Hello, everyone. Today we're going to swatch an ink. Recently, a pen friend sent me some beautiful samples, and I've been playing. I inked up a bunch of pens with the samples, and I've been playing around with them, coming up with some thoughts about what I like, what I don't like, which ones I would order. Um, and I'm going to start off with a brand I haven't actually tried, or maybe I have. No, I haven't actually tried Waterman's. Yeah, Waterman ink. I haven't tried any. Now, I've always heard that they're good for vintage pens or pens that have flow issues. People say, try Waterman's, it works. And I have to be honest, I quite like it. And I'm going to order the color in question here if I ever get a chance. And that is this one right here, Waterman's Harmonious Green. Um, I put it in a vintage pen just to see how it works. And I put it in a Moore 94A that I have. And we're going to take a look at it. So I'm a little cautious because my cat is lurking behind me and she's stalking. So anyway, I'm going to do a little swatch and see how it is. One day I should do a video about greens, like just greens, see which ones I like, which ones compare. So I have a nice little sample here. Thank you very much, Ramona. I really appreciate it. And yeah, so I put it in this beautiful old Moore 94A, which is, I believe, a fine nib. It's been a little while since I've inked this up. And I have to say, it looks really good with this pen. Now, here's a question. Is it Waterman or Watermans? I know that vintage pens are often referred to as Watermans, but now it seems to go with Waterman. When did they drop the S? I wonder. Answer my question. I have no idea. Anyway, so yeah, Harmonious Green. It is a in this pen. It feels very wet, and I like that. It has a nice flow to it. Really brings the pen alive. I've tried a few other inks in this. I've had good luck with diamines. I've put a couple other ones in it that I didn't like, but since I'm a vintage pen fanatic, I really should get some Waterman's Waterman ink in here. Uh, so I'm just going to do a little writing sample and see how it goes. The quick green, the quick brown. Now, it's not there's no sheening, but there is um, some interesting line variation going on in the ink. So there's lighter areas, and on the downstrokes, you're getting some nice dark areas. That might also be because if it's a vintage nib. It's not the springiest nib I have, but it has a bit of line variation. And I was writing with this in my journal, and I looked at the page, and it looked really nice. So over a page or two, it's very attractive ink. Um, there's no feathering. This is a Rhodia dot pad. There's no feathering going on. There's nothing like that. Um, I will do a more extended writing sample with it, see how it works in different papers. But this is mostly just about swatching. And I like how it dries. It has almost, it reminds me more of an emerald green in some ways. When I was younger, uh, there used to be a beautiful uh, um, Winsor and Newton back in the early '80s when I was starting off, had a beautiful watercolor called Emerald Green. It's no longer made because it contained arsenic, and the arsenic was what gave it that jewel-like quality. I'm not saying there's arsenic in this. There's no arsenic in this, but that's what it reminds me of. Just when I'm looking at that, there's a very jewel-like quality to that color, and it reminds me of a bit like the old watercolors, the old watercolor Winsor and Newton Emerald Green. That's just to my eye and to my memory. Um, there's a bit of black in there too. It's a very nice ink. I like it. Anyway, have you tried Waterman's Harmonious Green? Let me know in the comments. Do you like it? Should I buy a bottle? I'm leaning towards buying a bottle. Um, I need more ink, like I need. I don't need more ink, but I love ink. In some ways, it also reminds me a bit of California teal, but I'll have to do a comparison. Not right now. But anyway, I hope you liked the video. If you're new around here, I invite you to subscribe to the channel. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up and comment. What other Waterman's ink should I try? Are they good with vintage pens? Is that just something I heard and misunderstood? Let me know. Anyway, talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.